Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to a brand new Big Cherry Retro React here on
The ankle.
Hey Amber.
Hello, honey. Welcome to my shit show.
So, you guys, for today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a weigh-in, March 23rd, very exciting, and then asking Amberlynn answers. Hope you guys are having a great start to your day. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like and subscribe, become a channel member. Let's just dive right in, shall we?
Hello everybody, and
She definitely been crying.
welcome to a weigh-in.
Oh, hey Amber. Sorry. She looks like she's been crying.
I told you guys recently that I'm gonna stop having scheduled weigh-ins, and I'm kind of just gonna weigh in, when I want to, and it's definitely not gonna be every day. I know I started this journey weighing myself every single day, but it's not gonna be like that this time.
Girl. I want her just to get right to it.
So here's a random weigh-in, and again, whenever I weigh in, I will definitely make a video.
Something tells me no. She's probably still weighing herself daily.
Whether it's something amazing and I'm proud of myself and I'm just like, or whether it's something bleh, and I'm like, bleh, and I'm upset, I'm still gonna weigh in.
Her eyes are just like so much shinier than usual, aren't they? I'm focusing on the wrong shit.
On here for all you to see. And before I really get started, I'm sorry about all this craziness and
literally like a troll doll. Oh my gosh. That little rainbow one.
yeah.
Girl, take a shower.
Not cute.
You're right.
Okay. So, I have been very honest with you guys.
Oh my gosh. Whenever she says that, you know that she just hasn't.
Regarding my weight loss and what I've been eating.
You know what? She's not technically wrong. Well, no, she is, because she hasn't been showing us what she binges on every night. She isn't technically wrong, but she is inherently dishonest with her audience because she's so dishonest with herself. I don't think that, like, maybe half of the time, no, not half, maybe like only 10% of the time, she actually means what she is saying. But because she has lied to herself so much over the years as a coping mechanism, it's unfathomable to her that we don't, like, understand it as well. You know what I mean?
And how I've been eating.
Because to her, her truth is her truth.
In my vlogs, you guys have seen that I have not been dieting, really, for probably...
But the thing is, with Amberlynn, guarantee you someone in her life said to her, like, whatever, girl, if that's your truth. And she took that as like, okay, so everyone has their truth. If this is my truth, then you have your truth, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, yes, while like all of our realities are just like inherently different, there's still like a consensus, like kind of global reality, you know? I mean, there's always like a bunch of different realities. The reality of a small town is different than the reality of the city, is different from the reality of like Beijing, China. You know what I mean? It's all different, but at the same time, there's the collective human reality. And Amberlynn, you don't necessarily fit into that. Does that make any sense? I don't know. I kind of talked myself into confusion.
almost a week. I have just like not cared whatsoever.
Shocker.
I know it's bad, but the only thing I can think of is
it has to be Crystal getting all the attention she has. It has to.
Sort of, kind of my time of the month. It keeps coming on and
She's always going to blame it on that. Can you even call it your time of the month, girl? All you're doing is like spotting, like true tea.
off. It's being very strange this go round.
Well, yeah, yeah. And what baffles me is you never went to go see a gynecologist about it.
So I thought maybe it was, making me crazy, making me overeat, making me starving, making my
So you used it as an excuse. Go figure.
cravings so extreme that
I'm not going to say that like she wasn't experiencing those things, but like you're an adult, you're 23 years old. I think we can all recognize that menstruating isn't a reason for you to act the way that you have very rudely and, to stuff your face. It just isn't.
I couldn't even control them. Or I thought maybe it was the couple pieces of chocolate I keep eating every night.
It's always something else. It's always going to be something else that is pushing her off of track. So she always thinks of it as like, well, I just need to find the right thing. Amber, it's not these different things because these different things have worked for many, many people. Granted, it doesn't work for everyone, but if it's worked for many people, there's validity to it. At what point is she going to recognize that she's the problem? Not, I mean, spoiler alert, guys. It's not going to be for 10 years.
Or I was like, it's my emotions getting to me because a lot of things are happening with my family right now. And
Is she talking about her real family or her psycho Delulu family that she thinks she has with Crystal?
that's pretty much the story of my life is I turn to food when I'm upset, when I'm depressed, when I need a therapist. Food is my therapist, and I know it's disgusting,
Okay, weird.
but I'm here to admit that my cravings happen and my emotional eating happens
Girl, you need to go to a therapist.
and my food addiction is inflamed. Sometimes a lot stronger than other times, and this is one of them times, but
Listen, I fully understand where she's coming from. I have felt this way before as well when I was younger. When I tell you that you can change that mentality, Amber, you can. You can't do it on your own, but you can, okay? Just go get help, girl. Oh my God.
I decided to weigh in today and kind of like start fresh in a way. I downloaded a new app, which I talked about in my vlog yesterday. It's called Fujicate. I freaking love it.
Of course she does. She always loves something within the first 24 hours, and then when it inevitably doesn't work for her, oh, nah. I just, it's not working for me.
It's free, but you can buy an upgraded version, which I did, and it never expires, so I'll always have it.
Girl, what expires after you buy it?
And I freaking love it.
iTunes at least isn't like that. If you buy something, as long as you're in the account you bought it in, you fucking have that shit for history. I still have songs that I bought when I was like 8 years old. Are you kidding me?
Freaking love it. It's so much better than my Fitness Pal.
Girl. Why does it have to be better than? Why can't it be used in conjuncture with?
In the ways of knowing what you're eating and if it's bad for you or good for you. It has facts about every food item you can think of, and it's just
She's so dismissive of things when, like, she's just so uneducated,
incredible. You guys should really download it. Ugh.
I'm good.
You guys should really download this app because what is even happening right now that the world is witnessing?
What? Girl. Ugh. Looking like Farley.
I give up. But yeah, definitely download the app because it's incredible. Maybe I don't give up. Maybe I can somehow fix that right there.
Please
Seems like whenever I fix
stop.
one side, the other side goes crazy.
Well, it's because you finally turn your head and you can see the other side, Amber. She's so annoying. Ew.
I'm sure this is the
Why don't you wash it? Like, fuck.
best weighing you guys have ever witnessed.
Oh, we're going to get a lot worse ones in the future. Don't worry.
Cause yeah, now. Okay. Honestly, I won't touch my hair for the rest of this.
Let's hold her to that. She's got 4 minutes. Let's see if she can fucking do it.
But yeah, download that app. It will change your life.
Girl, has it changed yours? Clearly not.
So normally when I start like a new weight loss program, I follow
A program? Dude, you're not in any type of fucking program. Christ.
it kind of.
I wouldn't even, like, even if I was in, like, Weight Watchers, any self-guided thing, I wouldn't say I was in a program. Let's just say I'm doing a diet. Like, I don't know. You're not in a program, Amberlynn, because you're not going and speaking to actual, like, counselors and whatnot.
Like Weight Watchers, they'll give me a certain amount of points, but I'll eat less
I feel like she likes to just call it a program to, like, kind of give it that validity, but, like, no.
than that. Or my fitness pal, they'll give me a certain amount of calories, but I'll eat less than that. But
Okay, so then why we been bitching about overeating the past week if you eat less than it?
I decided I'm really gonna do it this time. I'm just gonna eat the calories that Fuji Kate tells me to eat, and I'm gonna do everything that I
Wait, she touched her hair already. It hasn't even been a minute, girl.
can to prove to myself that I am stronger than food, and I will win.
This is actually quite sad. Honestly, it's actually very depressing. Oh my God. I'm stuttering like crazy. I know I've said it before. It's actually very sad. It really is. I know she's a terrible person, but it's sad.
I will win this food
It's just sad, like, knowing the future to come. That, like, in 10 years now, nothing changed.
fight. I just touched my hair. Doesn't mean I'll win this hair fight, but I will win this food fight.
Girl, you're fucking weird.
So my last weigh-in, I weighed 358.2. I was thoroughly thinking I was gonna weigh in and be
Thoroughly.
like a million pounds heavier. Okay, not really. I was thinking I probably gained a good 5 pounds. That's honestly what I was thinking.
What was that fucking face?
But I weighed in at 359.0, so I was only up 0.8. I'm not sure how that happened, but I'm beyond happy that that happened. That
Give us some time, girl.
wasn't anything super crazy. So my total loss is still 6.
But she was also up more, like, doing actual shit. She was out of the house most days. Like, you know, this past week, yeah, she might have been eating more, but she was also moving a lot more than she normally does.
1.0. To go till I get to 299.8, I need to lose 59.2 pounds. If you guys are new to my channel, the reason why I'm seeing how much I have to go till 299.8, because my New Year's resolution was to reach 299.8 before 2015.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you right now, dog, it ain't looking good.
I don't see that happening, but I do see myself.
I love how we're already 3 months into the year, right? Yeah. Like 3 months into the year for her, and she already can tell, yeah, it's not going to happen.
Every single day getting closer, and I feel like that's what's important. And I'm
Important?
still gonna count how far it's gonna take me to get into the 200s, because that is like a really big thing for me.
She never even touched the 200s, dude.
Honestly can't even imagine being in the 200s.
I don't even truly believe she ever got below 350.
I feel like it's gonna change my life, honestly. So
Honestly?
I'm like really excited for that.
I mean, of course it would change your life if you could actually fucking do it, but you can't, and that's not, I mean, it is kind of your fault. At this point, it is your fault that you continue to choose to not get professional help, yeah. But at this point, it wasn't her fault that she didn't have control over it. I wouldn't expect her to, especially with the upbringing and delayed start she has. But, like, Girl, you need to go to therapy.
But that was my weigh-in, you guys. I know, not good news, but good news is that I'm starting fresh and doing what I can again.
The thing is, though, in the Amberverse, that's not good news because we know what's to come.
Fujicate, you need Fujicate in your life. It is an
Oh my
amazing
god,
app.
is Fujicate the original Octavia or whatever? What the fuck was it called? Optivia? No, that's... Isn't that a yogurt? No, that's Activia. I hate this shit.
So that's pretty much it as far as all that goes. I'm just really gonna try doing, the best that I can regarding my
Yeah, sure.
food. I haven't walked in a long freaking time because I have been so busy. I never get busy. I'm usually always home doing nothing, but
Mm-hmm. True tea. Like, while still at home, you can still make it productive, but like, no, all you can do is like think about food all day. Like, it's crazy. It's actually crazy. Just the action. I don't think she's crazy. Just a little bit.
for over a week now, I've been just
I think she's psychotic. There's a difference.
on the go, on the go, on the go. This has probably been the longest week of my life, it feels like. And
She does not want to be moving as much as she has.
I just haven't had time to walk. It's either been
I bet you she's probably going to retain a lot of water.
snowing, or I've been out, or it's legit been like 20 degrees. But then when it's like 70 degrees, I'm out doing something and I can't walk. So it's very weird, and
You can't walk? What?
I honestly want to start walking again. So
We already stopped? The fuck?
when I get the chance, I will definitely do it. I'm not walking today because outside.
I just it's a crazy concept to me for anyone to say I'm not walking today. Like, I understand she means like going out for a walk, but no, I guarantee you she means I'm not walking today. I'm not leaving this room.
It looks like it's about to rain, and I don't have an umbrella. The one I used a long time ago, the one I used a couple weeks ago in my video, I actually broke it. So
Way to fucking go, dude.
that's that.
So you're just going over and fucking breaking their shit? Like, what the hell? Granted, if it's really windy there, dude, I hate umbrellas so much. I'd almost rather just get wet than have to deal with, like, unless it's not windy, but if it's windy, pointless.
So I don't know. I want to get back into walking. I really enjoyed it, and yeah. So thank you
Yeah.
guys so much for watching, and I hope my next weigh-in will be an amazing thing. Again, every time I weigh in, every time I step on that scale, you guys will see a video. It might be in 2 days, it might be in 2 weeks, it might be in an hour. Joking, not in an hour.
Imagine if she did hourly weigh-ins, dude. That would be kind of fucking hilarious.
But I'll definitely continue keeping you guys posted, and I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. And if you aren't smiling, smile.
Oh, she got that in there at the end. Hate it. Nah.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Amber. Y'all notice every single video she does the hey, you guys. Every single fucking time. I might edit it out sometimes, like if there's a long pause or whatnot before it. But I'm telling you, it's in every video.
So I'm gonna film my asking Amberlynn answers video. So thank you guys so much for
This is gonna be exciting. Not really.
for
It's like 14 minutes. Ugh.
the questions, and I'm gonna answer them as fast as possible because I have quite a few and I tend to be very rambly.
True that. Hey, at least she's noticing it.
Okay, so
Wonder if someone was in the comments like, damn, this girl talks a lot.
if I mispronounce your guys' names, I'm very sorry.
Oh my god, she still does this to this day, except now she charges you $60 to fucking have her say your name wrong.
The first 7 questions are from Lizzie Cruz. The first one is, how old are you? I am 23. I honestly can't believe it.
Interesting.
Second question is,
Why'd I just say interesting to that? I'm so brain dead.
so what do you most love about you?
Oh lord, where does she fucking begin?
What do I love about myself? I honestly want to say that I'm...
She's going to say she doesn't love anything because that's a narcissist way to just gain more sympathy. Like, oh, you downtrodden little fuck. There's nothing you love about yourself.
strong. Not physically, but I feel like I'm strong emotionally.
Girl, where? You cry at the drop of a dime. Not saying that like crying doesn't make you strong, but she cries over the dumbest fucking shit and then she allows it to make her spiral afterwards. But do you guys remember what I said a little while back? Narcissists like Amber love to say how strong they are when they are the first ones to crumble under any real pressure.
Because I have gone through hell and back in my life. No
Have
joke.
you?
And I feel like with
I mean, she has gone through quite a bit, probably. I don't know. I'm skeptical of a lot of things now.
things that I've been through and the things that I've seen and experienced, I feel like if it was anyone else,
She should go to like family therapy with her mom and record it. Holy fuck. That'd be so entertaining.
they'd be broken completely, maybe even psychotic. No, I don't know.
Girl.
I just feel like with everything I've been through, I'm actually quite a strong person. Just everything I've been through
Let me guess, you had to wait for Crystal to leave so she wouldn't laugh at you.
has made me who I am today, and
Ugh. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I don't know. It's hard for me to like feel bad for not like I don't want to say this and make it sound like, oh, I hate victims. People with the victim mentality, like Amberlynn. That whole like, oh, everything's just happening to me. Why is it all happening to me? Like, love, go talk to a therapist about it, okay? I can promise you it's not that serious. That like it's some global conspiracy, the world is just against you. They just don't understand you. No, that I can guarantee you that's not the fucking case.
yeah, so I guess that's what I love most about myself. Third question is, being in a relationship with the same gender, have you and Crystal ever experienced discrimination? And if so,
Discrimination, that was a big word for her.
how did you deal with these ugly people discriminating you? I ask because I have an uncle who lives in Spain, and he has told me how close-minded people are with him and his beautiful relationship with his partner. And I just want to give him advice, even though I am straight.
Okay, I'm gonna ask this question to the other gay and queer watchers. So straights, exit out of the room. No, I'm kidding. Does it like make anyone else's ears like twitch when someone says my partner instead of like my wife or my husband? Like you instantly get a suspicious feeling of like you're gay.
It still hurts me to see people mistreated and discriminated.
I know why like straight couples refer to each other as my partner now. Like I understand the respect between it, but like it just always like makes me go like little side eye.
Against. I honestly definitely agree with you. I always ask myself, how is it wrong to love somebody?
I mean, yeah, okay. Girl, what?
It's that simple. How
This wasn't the question.
me loving Crystal, how is that wrong? And how does that
Okay. The person that asked this was not saying that. What are we getting at?
affect you? How does that affect the person discriminating, against me?
She could never be Miss America. Can't answer a fucking question to save her goddamn life. Amberlynn, how would you end world hunger? Well, world hunger is like an apple, and you give an apple to your teacher on the first day of school to show that you respect them. And that respect is much like the respect that I have for food myself. And so I would like to say that bananas, like stupid fucking shit.
But as for Crystal and I don't think we've ever been discriminated against.
Well, girl, you gotta leave the fucking house to be discriminated against. No shade. And truth be told, y'all look like a pair of stepsisters or some shit. So, especially when you had the same fucking haircut. And like, other than the fact that you hold hands when sitting down at the dinner table, like, there ain't shit to really signify that you're a couple.
I know this might sound bad, but in public, we don't really hold hands. We don't kiss. We don't show.
I mean, I'm not going to give her shit for that. I'm not a huge PDA person, okay? Even if it was a perfect world, I still wouldn't, okay? I could be in the pit at a fucking Gaga concert, the gayest place on earth, and I'm still not going to feel comfortable enough to just kiss someone in front of an entire, like, crowd of people. It's weird to me. I don't, like, hate on people that do it. I think it's very sweet. Like, I show affection in my own ways, but it's definitely not anything like that. So, like, I get it.
Affection, just because I feel like.
But let me guess, she does it out of fear.
Even though it's 2014 and the world is changing, I feel like it's not changed.
Girl, 2014 was not that great of a time for queer people. Still, like.
Enough. And Crystal's already a really shy person, and I don't want to bring more attention to her, if that makes sense.
Girl, I wouldn't even want to be seen with you then. Like, are you kidding? Sorry, but I guarantee you she's pulling looks from every direction. No, not at this time. At this time, the only thing that would make her, like, really pull looks is just how she acts and how she dresses, I guess. Like, I would give her a side eye and be like, is that bitch wearing plastic jewelry? Like, what the fuck? But if I saw her in a Walmart, I would be like, oh, that's very fitting for where I am right now.
Anything. I want to be able to walk down the road or walk in the mall or sit at a restaurant and be affectionate towards her in an appropriate way, of course.
See, but that's my issue. I don't think you appropriately know how to do that.
Not have people stare at.
She's held hands, like, the fuck?
Us like, we're the devil's baby or something.
Girl, truth be told, Amberlynn, they're probably only looking at you like that because, I mean, come on.
It's hard to handle, honestly, living a life that in other countries I'm
gonna be so for real with you. As someone who grew up in a small town, I got made fun of so much harder for the fact that I was fat than the fact that I was gay. Okay? So let that sink in. I guarantee you they're not giving you looks because of the fact that you're a lesbian couple, Amberlynn. I don't know. She's in West Virginia. Like, it doesn't set off alarm bells as, like, this horribly homophobic place. Although, shit, you got those white power people down the road.
Killed. It's actually quite weird to think about. I try not to think about it because it hurts. It really does. And I just don't understand it. Why it's such a big issue.
Girl, this is like half of the video. Let's get on to the next fucking question. I don't know why you're having to, like, virtue signal on here about your own sexual orientation. It's a little bit odd. Like, I don't feel the need to say to people like, love is love. Why does it matter? Like, I mean, this was a different time back then, but still, like, ugh, girl.
Besides,
This wasn't even the question, anyways.
you know, what it says in the Bible, but
Oh my god.
no, that just brings me into a whole spiel of things. It's like all kinds of things are said in the Bible, but why is it just that one thing?
Girl, it ain't just that one thing. The fuck you talking about? There's a lot of rules.
Just that one thing that everyone listens to and makes
What?
into a big deal. I
What?
honestly, I just don't understand it.
Yeah, clearly, you have no understanding of it. That's why you're talking out your ass right now. Also, the severe color difference between her face and her yellowing body. Good lord. She's close to Simpsons color, you guys.
But I'm grateful Crystal and her parents support us, my parents support who I am, and
Dude, you gotta be a pretty bad kid for your parents to overlook the fact that you're gay and still kick you out.
that's what matters to me. I feel like is I want support and sorry, those itches and I want acceptance, and that's what's important. So the next question is, as far as
See, she just wants acceptance. But you can't accept trans people, huh, girly?
weight loss, do you have a certain goal, like size, number on the scale? I do have
She literally just said this in the last
a
video.
goal.
Maybe you could have skipped ones that you already fucking answered before, girl. Or like literally in the video before this. It's a little odd.
My goal is actually a number on the scale. My first like mini goal, I guess, is just to reach the 200s. I really want to be 299.8.
Girl. Imagine saying that. I really want to be 299.8. That's crazy to me. And why 0.8? Like, the fuck?
I feel like that'll be incredible, but my overall goal is like 230 pounds. I know that's still,
That's still probably too high for your height, but it's better than where we are.
obese, whatever, but at my highest weight, I
Girl, don't like roll your eyes at it like that.
was 420. So if I ever reach 230 pounds, I'd literally feel on top of the world. That's
Something tells me she's still around that weight.
simple. Next question is, what do you love more about Crystal? What makes her so special to you? I was wondering if Crystal would also answer question number 5. Answer about you though, lol. She's not in the room with me. She's actually currently busy, so I can't have her answer
Busy doing what?
this question. I'm so sorry.
Oh, let me guess. She's doing your chores for you. I bet you Amberlynn frames it as like, babe, so I have to film this video. So while I'm filming, why don't you go do the dishes and change out the litter boxes while I get this video done? And then when I'm done, we'll make some food. Deal?
I'm definitely curious as to what she'd answer with, but okay, so
Yeah, I'm curious too.
what do you love more about Crystal? What makes her so special to you? Crystal is special because she is genuinely a kind person. She honestly is.
Yeah, it fucking seems it, dude. Couldn't be me. Could not be me. I mean, I think I'm relatively kind with the people in my life and whatnot. But I don't take a lot of bullshit. So, and not a lot of people like that.
Really kind. Don't get me wrong, we get in our arguments, but she is like the kindest,
I would love to watch one.
nicest person I've ever met, and she doesn't want to hurt other people's feelings. She doesn't. She's not a mean person whatsoever.
So you must really fucking bring it out of people.
And I've honestly never met anyone like that, because I feel like
Yeah, you just found the perfect person to fully manipulate and take advantage of, dude. I feel so fucking bad for Crystal. I really do. And I think I probably said this in the last video. Like, the thing is is that she probably is such a nice, genuine person that she probably still thinks, like, no, we helped her out. That poor girl and her family. Christ. I hope they're doing well.
Everyone's personality, there's always that little, like, attitude, like meanness, that's just normal.
What? What? Bitch, no.
But it was really weird when I first started talking to Crystal, and as I got to know her, I never saw that mean bone. And it's like, it was.
Amber, that isn't normal. To say that everyone has this meanness in them, that's not normal. It really isn't. Okay? Like, I can very much recognize that my sharp tongue is entirely from my trauma. Entirely. When you've been through shit and people, test and try you and you pick up on those smaller things because you have had to live your life like, always on your toes kind of. It makes it like a lot harder.
Shocking to me. But now that I've lived with her, don't get me wrong, we've argued and she's been a little mean person sometimes.
Girl, I doubt it. You fucking deserve a lot of shit.
But who doesn't get like that?
Quite a few people, okay? And it sounds like you're pushing her to that moment. That's the thing. Like, she doesn't just have these. She's saying, oh, it only happens when we're arguing. So you're pushing her to it.
But aside from that, she is like literally the nicest person in this world.
Hey, she still says that to this day.
Not even kidding.
But I think she only says that because, who knows, maybe Crystal has wisened up and she says, like, listen, if you say one fucking bad thing about me on your goddamn YouTube again, it's over.
And she's just really silly and she accepts me.
But you don't accept her, which is the saddest thing, is you don't afford her the same gratitude and acceptance as she gives you. Because it always sounds like she's very supportive of Amberlynn's wants and interests, but Amberlynn isn't supportive of hers. Like...
And she accepts my silliness as well and my weirdness, and she's just... Something about her is, just very special to me, and I just absolutely love her. Next one is...
Okay, girl.
Do you and Crystal ever think or actually plan on ever getting married?
Oh, good Lord.
We have actually talked about this before because I think we're at a...
If I was James or Wanda and I overheard these girls having a marriage conversation, of course, I probably wouldn't say anything to them, but to my spouse, I would definitely shoot them a look. Like, good Lord. Could you imagine having Amberlynn as your daughter-in-law? Oh my God.
Point in our lives where we do not see ourselves with anybody else.
Good grief.
We want to be together forever. I know that sounds cheesy, but it's true.
Ew. Well, knowing that it was only like a year or so until you broke up, yeah. That's how she fucking feels about literally every girlfriend. Every single one. It's, oh, I want to marry her.
Crystal is so shy, like I've told you before. And the thing that...
Could you imagine Crystal at a wedding?
That prevents her from getting married is the fact that she has to be in front of a big crowd and there's...
Well, no, you don't have to, girl. And yeah, sure, that's the only thing preventing her. Girl, please, shut the fuck up. You sound so dumb.
Bows and stuff like that. So
you don't have to do that in front of a huge fucking audience.
That prevents,
Christ, one of her parents could get ordained and then, you have a witness, you have the minister, bam, you're done.
Marriage thing, I understand you can do it kind of alone and stuff, but we haven't talked about that yet. But trust me.
So they haven't talked about marriage really. They're just like, I guarantee you Crystal or Amber has probably been like, when she's laying on top of Crystal, pinning her down, and Crystal just wants to be able to take a full breath. She's probably like, do you ever see us getting married? That hot breath right in Crystal's face. And Crystal's probably like, yeah, totally, Amber. Totally.
We have talked about this. We do want to be together forever, whether it's through marriage or not. Last question from Lizzie
Weird way to put that.
Cruz is, when you achieve your weight loss goal, what are your plans?
I mean, hey, I like that person said when, but we know.
When I reach 230 pounds, I honestly don't know. I'm probably gonna have a lot of extra skin. I don't know if I'll have insurance by then to get it removed, but I know for a fact
Good girl, you fucking better. But well, we know she's not.
that once I lose enough weight, I want to try my hardest to save money or to somehow get insurance or have a fundraiser type of thing.
What?
Because I want my extra skin to be removed no matter what. I feel like if I lose...
Girl, I would never ask for fucking fundraiser for cosmetic surgery. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You'd be better off going down the route of like persuading a doctor to write a note to your insurance company saying no, like this is medical, she needs it removed.
that much weight, I'm going to deserve it. And not only that, but it's a health factor. So definitely that's gonna happen. So next question is from...
Because there's a multitude of reasons why someone might have loose skin, and it's only like a bad thing depending on like your body, you know? It definitely would be a bad thing for her because she's so tiny. She would have probably 50 pounds of just extra skin hanging off of her if she actually ever lost the weight.
Dina Dre, how did you meet Crystal? We met online. Next question is...
Yeah, that's how you have to meet every single girlfriend, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy, kind of. Like, you give so much trust to people that you've never met in real life. You just move right in with them. It's crazy. I mean, granted, she met Crystal once before. Because she cheated on Casey with Crystal.
Scar X, what's your favorite fruit that you buy? My favorite fruit...
She don't buy fruit. Are you fucking kidding? She'll say bananas. I think that's the only one she bought. Or pineapple. Cantaloupe.
Taste-wise, pineapple.
Yep.
From M. Colin. Hey, I subbed
She fucking loves pineapple, dude.
to you a while ago. Did you do the same? Visit Hun. I did. Next question is...
What?
Xgar X, when do you think you'll buy more Quest bars? I honestly don't know because...
I've seen a lot of speculation that Xgara X is actually Crystal. Crystal, you know when she's going to buy them. Next fucking week.
Because I feel like there are a lot of bars that are a lot cheaper and have the same, you know, health, nutrition.
I'm going to be honest. You haven't shown any of those ones, girl. You've been showing high sugar, low protein, low fiber. Not good.
Facts. But we'll see. Probably within the next month or something. I'm not sure yet. Next question is from Xgar X. What's your favorite thing from Texas Roadhouse? If you guys don't know, Texas Roadhouse is a restaurant. Probably
Girl, oh my fucking god. She literally thinks we are all brain dead.
one of my favorite restaurants. I'm gonna have
Girl, you probably just learned what it was this year.
to say they're Cactus Blossom.
Because let's be so fucking for real. She couldn't afford to go out to eat until she met up with Crystal. She couldn't. Casey's family was not that well off and she wasn't working. She did not have someone else's disability to leech off of. Like,
Which is kind of like...
and then before that, she was with her poor parents. Allegedly poor. But she could go to the famous baseball games.
onion rings, but shaped different, and it's delicious. Or
What?
they're mashed potatoes. Next question.
Y'all know okay. Little side fat ass moment. I'm going to talk about food. Lately, I've been loving, like, just wash some Baby Bell, like, mushrooms. Wash them off. Toss them in the air fryer for, like, 10 minutes. Just real quick. Soften them right up. And then throw them in a bowl with just Italian dressing. So good. So good. I went through an entire package of mushrooms in like one day. I need to get more.
Again is from Xgara X. What are 5 things you think you'll always buy from the store?
Something stupid.
Vegetables,
Okay.
fruit.
You hardly fucking ever buy fruit, girl. Shut up. Except for like your fucking tangerines. But we haven't seen those as much lately.
Some type of meat.
Yeah.
Awkward moment. I'm trying to think now. I guess some
Girl, you're trying not to say something unhealthy, but you fucking know what it's going to be. Candy.
type of
Sweet.
nut and
Girl, what?
some type of bar to eat for breakfast.
Girl, she's leaving out a lot of the side cravings and shit.
So that's 5, I think. Next question is again from Xgara X. Do you think you and your girlfriend will ever just go to Funland as a date again? Funland is like an
I have a feeling this was definitely Crystal. Definitely. But like, what a weird way to pose the question.
arcade place, and
Because these were asked like a week or so ago. So before their date. And then they just so happen to go there once Crystal has a bad day and Amberlynn is fighting with everyone. I don't know. Sounds like Xgara X wanted to go that week.
we went there last night and ended up leaving and going to Walmart because they didn't have.
See, like they could have just used that money there instead of going and buying shit that Amberlynn wanted. But because I guarantee you, Crystal probably really wanted to go there. And it's just so shitty of Amberlynn to be like, oh, well, we forgot the card, so nope, we can't. Let's just go to Walmart.
The ride that we wanted to go on. Yes, they do have rides as well. And yes, I do think we will definitely go to Funland as a date. So these next few questions are from Love QVC, Love the Q.
What?
Where were you born? I was born Key West, Florida. If you guys don't know where that is literally the tiny, tiny, tiny island tip of
What an interesting location for her to come out on.
Florida. You barely even see it. It's not even actually connected physically to the United States.
Girl. She thinks it's just out there floating freely.
What's your favorite food? Salmon. What's your weakness?
Does she think that all islands are just like floating in the ocean? And they just like so happen to stay in place? Is that what she thinks? Good Lord, girly.
Weakness as in food or weakness as in what?
I mean, girl, we know it's food. Just food in general. You don't have to specify.
I'm gonna say my weakness is in general, I guess maybe like shopping or something. I love to shop, and if anyone's like, let's go shopping, I will melt like silly putty and be like, hell yes, let's go.
How? You literally have no fucking money to your name, dude. You don't have a pot to piss in. How are you such a shopaholic?
Next question is, where you go for a vacation? Where do I want to go for a vacation?
Either Fiji or the Poconos.
For my
Y'all remember when she said that?
girlfriend, Tokyo, Japan, or for both of our dreams, I want to definitely
Well, we're talking about you, bitch. What the fuck?
visit New York City, New York, because I think it'll be.
You don't really have to say the New York girl, but like, okay. Also, it's not called New York City, New York. It's just New York, New York. Sorry, but when you're saying what state it's in, also, you don't need to specify the city part of it. Like, it's just a little weird. If you're only going to say like that location specifically, just say New York City.
Fun.
You couldn't handle it though, girl. You really couldn't. Like, please, guarantee you, she would probably get skipped by a percentage of cabs. I'm not going to say all, but a percentage. Maybe, you know, the handicap vans would pull over, but she couldn't handle all the walking. She absolutely could not.
Next question is, what's your favorite thing to do?
Plus, like, there's so many restaurants there, she'd make it 5 feet out of the hotel before she had to stop and eat somewhere.
There's so many things. I think just overall being with my girlfriend, going on a date, shopping, eating out, you know, things like that. Just having fun together.
Rough.
Next question, what do you plan on...
You notice how most of those things fed into her addictions? Yeah.
...doing later on in life? I honestly don't know. I can't see the future, but what I hope is that my girlfriend and I can have a place and I could have a really nice job and
Sad. 10 years later, Amber. I mean, could say she has a really nice job. I mean, it's a cushy living from YouTube that she has or had. She really could still like maintain a great following and all that if she just put in the effort. But I think we know by now that she's not going to. It's so much easier for her to just troll and get those cheap views rather than actually trying to cultivate a real connection that she could have with her audience. You know what I mean?
something that doesn't like take over my life and, you know, kind of just...
Well, YouTube kind of has taken over your life, girl. Oh, but also what I was saying, like, look at you. 10 years later, you're living all alone.
I want to be...
Which isn't a bad thing. I'm not knocking it. It's not a bad thing. Amber sees it as a bad thing.
happy in all aspects of my life. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Okay.
Next few questions are from Jessica Pap. Hey, girly, do you and Crystal
Pap.
plan on getting married? If so, when? And
Can we skip the double questions or just say like, so, this person and this person, they asked this question, so I'm just going to answer it together.
do you want
Like something.
to have kids? My girlfriend and I raise my kids together and have done so far the last 10 plus years. Their father is not involved at all, but my kids are amazing. They all have 3
At this point, she said before that she did not want kids. It changes depending on which girlfriend she's with. But I mean, now, God said, bitch, no, it ain't happening.
on the honor roll and very talented. I guess what I'm trying to say is same-sex couples raise great kids, lol. Yes, you go, girl. I'm very proud of you and your kids and your partner. That is absolutely amazing. As for me and Crystal, I already answered that question in this video involving getting married.
Did she say? Oh,
And
sorry.
do you want kids? I used to want kids a lot, but Crystal doesn't, and I've slowly started not really wanting kids. I think pets are just as good.
Way fucking better, in my opinion. Oh my God.
So that was all the questions. Thank you guys so much.
I'm always going to be a pet parent, you guys. Always. It's just not possible for me. You know what I mean? I can do just one at a time. I'm fine with that. But there always has to be an animal in my life. I don't know. I need the company. I don't feel bad saying that.
And I'm sorry if I seem
We're already in an hour. Oh my God.
rushed or anything like that. I kind of have to go downstairs and cook for Crystal and I, and we have company right now, so I'm in my room in the corner trying to be as quiet as possible and as fast as possible. But I was supposed to film this last night and I got way too busy and way too sidetracked and I kind of forgot. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. And if you're on
Stop it there. Alrighty, you guys. Jesus. This is such a long one. Ugh. Well, you guys, thank you so much for tuning on in. I truly do appreciate it, as always. These videos are dull, aren't they? I don't know. They're fun to watch. They're fun for me. I don't know. Because I like to, I'm going to say pretend, but that feels rude. Like, pretend that I'm talking to you guys. But I am talking to you guys. I don't know. Jordan, let's not get into the concepts of YouTube. What the fuck? Y'all can probably clearly tell I'm very tired right now. But yeah, thank you so much. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Like and subscribe, become a channel member. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I will catch you in the next one. Take care.